Not gonna lie to you. Last night, we were up late. So 7:30 port call, and we have nothing planned. Sounds fun. See what kind of trouble we get into. Welcome to San Juan, Puerto Rico. So being I apparently wanted the first off the boat at 7 o'clock in the morning, even the street vendors aren't set up yet. And the one and only Senior Frogs. Even the coffee shops aren't open yet. What in the hell? And this is the first coffee shop I found, so this is the first coffee shop I'll drink from. Haha. So I walked up the ship and I took a left. That's it. Because the left is the end of the island and that's where we're headed. And there's some pretty cool things over there that I found out on YouTube and other places like that. And there were some tours, but you know, pay $100 to do a walk tour, $50 to do a walk tour, or you can just use Pete and Joe and start walking. I prefer just walking myself. So there is 2 Spanish forts here. Supposedly one is going to be the biggest Spanish port in all of the Americas. But this first one we're gonna check out is Castillo San Felipe de Morro. Now don't hold me to that because I'm not Spanish. It sat on the edge of the Bay of San Juan. This fortress consisted of 6 levels facing the Atlantic Ocean, which was designed to fire over enemy ships. By the time of the completion in 1790, it had a reputation of being unconquerable. Totally understand why this would suck if you had to attack this fort and try to get over those walls. That's not gonna be good. That's gotta be 30 feet tall. Everybody's signing their names on it. Pretty amazing. And then I can only imagine the view from up in those windows looking out over here. For now, we're just gonna keep walking the bottom and see where it takes me. Kind of a detour, you know. Look at that. The doors going into this place are amazing. Little garrison huts. To that view. Good morning, kitty. Oh, you're a mean looking little bugger. Construction began on the fort in 1539. In 1595, Sir Francis Drake attacked it for the very first time, but lost. Later, the English attacked again in 1598, and they did take the fort for a few months. All these little path lights like this, lighting all this up, it's gotta be beautiful at night. If you don't, all right, now what's up with the cats? There's 5 of them right here, there's 4 back behind me. And then look at this guy. He's like, I'm the leader. There's gotta be 30 cats in this corner. Look, it's a Mufasa. Oh, look. Save a gato. Help us help them. Adopt, donate, volunteer, foster. Pretty amazing that like every corner you come around, you kind of think it's gonna end, and it actually gets prettier. That's a view. Even on this walk, I've had a good cup of coffee, and now this is way better than I expected it to be. Hey, look, for real. It's a pigeonhole. Holy crap. Check this out. We've seen some cats. We haven't seen some iguanas. Dude. All right, you're kind of scary looking, dude. Little reminder that tomorrow we're going to the Dominican Republic and we are going to be doing some extreme stuff. Stick with me. That video's coming soon. Over the next 200 years, the Dutch, the English, and the Spanish all fought over this fort. And then in 1898, the Mexican-American War into a U.S. territory. And then in 1961, it became a national park. Then in 1983, it was declared a World Heritage Site by the United Nations. Then you have the cliffs, and then you have the actual walls they built on top. And this amazing, look, waves breaking over rocks. It's just gorgeous. As you look at this wall, try to imagine being on the crew that built it in the 1640s without modern machinery. Wall construction began around 1630 and was not completed until 1790. When the city wall was done, it was formidable. It measured 3 miles long and completely encircled Old San Juan. And the trail ends, so I guess it's time to go up. It's just getting prettier. I'm telling you, every step of this takes you from like, wow, this is kind of impressive. Whoa, this is like really, Whoa, this is like beautiful. Holy smokes, look at this. And when faced with a choice of the normal path, this wonderful woman just told me that you can go down here, and she said it's beautiful. This is a detour. Oh, let's see what we can see. Oh boy. Oh, but it's kind of worth it. Wow. That's a good start. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what it's about. Oh, I got a little butterflies. I'm enjoying this. Oh man, this is good for the soul. Little picnic table to sit at. It's such a nice little spot to just take a little break. I just can't help myself. I gotta keep walking until the trail ends. Well, the trail ends here, but watch where the trail ends. Not only is it one beautiful view, but look at this. I can't even imagine how old some of these tombs are. What a resting place. All right, we'll make our way back into the fort. Dude, I've seen big hermit crabs before, but yeesh, like that's the size of my hand. And now we're back to the main path. If you're gonna come out here and do this, I should have grabbed a couple of bottles of water. I'm starting to get thirsty. And from the inside, well, the views have been wonderful so far, but I got a feeling they're gonna get even better. And there's your lighthouse, Mom. Well, this will kind of show you how big this thing is. I'm about 6 foot tall. He's got to be 12 foot doors. This place is amazing. So we're headed back into town. First of all, I want to find something to drink and then go see this other fort. So I can only imagine from being from Louisiana, and we have hurricanes, but to be right here with nothing to stop a hurricane and being down there on the outside of the cliffs, holy boy, that would not be a good day. And then on top of the cliff, you have all of these beautiful roads and houses. That's a cool basketball court. So this is Castillo San Cristobal, and opens in about 20 minutes. We'll actually go take a tour of this one. I didn't do it at the other. I hear it's like $7 for both. It was named after the saint patron of land travelers, St. Christopher. Castillo San Cristobal is considered the largest fortress in the Americas. See these moments that make it all worthwhile. These are the detours. I'm gonna take a second to say, look, I bought this Anchor charger and it comes in handy. I've been filming for about 2 hours now. So this can charge my phone about 3 times. And that charger will charge up my DJI gimbal. I can now charge anywhere I go so that you be ready wherever the detours take you. So click the descriptions. It'll help me go on more detours. So I have no clue how this happened, but some of the friends from the cruise ship just showed up. We talked for about 5 minutes and they said, hey, we'll send you on a detour, and they paid the $10 to get in here. It's like so humbling. They're like, good luck with the 1,000,000 miles. It was built with a deep, dry moat and tunnels everywhere to protect the soldiers moving back and forth throughout the fort. Well, that's a dead end. I tell you what, there wasn't much air down there. There's not a whole lot of crosswinds because those windows are so small. And now we'll go topside. And the tunnels were also used to protect the gunpowder from any kind of enemy attack. And the center of this whole fort is where all the drills and training and other things like big performances were held. And there was even a dungeon for prisoners and other bad people. But most importantly, it was held as an 18th century masterpiece. Okay, so you get to go out on the Century Lookout on the very, very corner of, and we're definitely doing that. I also learned that there was 5 cisterns underneath the main section of the castle that could hold 800,000 gallons of rainwater. But could you imagine standing here having to watch for ships, pirates, whatever else might have happened? Amazing. And with so much history and time taken to build this incredible place, I can understand why the Puerto Rican people are so proud of it, and they created this amazing museum that you just have to see. Oh, what is this madness? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Caution, no handrail. Yeah, that circular staircase is pretty cool. Tour costs you $40, just $10 to get in. And that's another reason why I didn't do a tour, because they kind of trap you into it, and at least by myself I can move at my own speed. This kind of Kara and Nate kind of thing. I try not to waste any money. I'll be honest, some parts kind of remind me of New Orleans. Bright colors, squared off doors. Yeah, little different, but still it gives you that same feel. These little tiny streets that are really old. That's what we turned into the French Quarter. Yeah, I'm gonna totally say that there is no point in getting tours down here on these islands. Pretty much most of the stuff is set up where they build the ports, and so far 2 out of 2 have been very easy to manage. All right, that was an amazing walk. I enjoyed every ounce of it. And then they got this guy from my cruise ship trying to look like a pimp on the side of the boat right now, looking all cool and stuff. I know for a fact that I have to push myself to create these videos, to get my butt up at 7, be out here before everybody, before the tours. And now I'm done and I can go back to the cruise ship. I'm about 2 hours early, which means I'll be able to eat, relax, because tomorrow is huge. And I'm heading back to the boat. So that's about it for San Juan, Puerto Rico. Had a blast, and it's time to flash these cards and get back on the cruise ship, go through security, and find out what's next.
Chocolate spice cake. How about that? Little fudge.
That's good.